situation in this case was not perfect for the first case in a program. First of all, it was an urgent and we were under a lot of pressure. I mean, we worked against the clock. We faced an urgent situation where there was a need for urgent, life-saving liver transplant.
Herb was the first live liver donor transplant here in Israel, which is in and of itself is a very big deal. But even more importantly than that, he had had the opportunity to really breathe life into somebody.
I had received a phone call at around 12:30, 1 o'clock here in the office by my brother telling me that my niece's condition was deteriorating and that she was in need of a liver transplant immediately. I'm on my way. Goodbye. And would I be willing to come over to the hospital to be tested? I arrived at Tel Aviv Medical Center and was met by what I learned was a psychiatrist. After a short interview, I was brought to a cardiologist. A quick test was performed there, and then I was met by a team that consisted of some doctors, some nurses, I'm not sure who else, and between my brother, his wife, and myself, we were raced from one testing room to another for a variety of tests to determine who would in fact be the best donor. I called my wife. But that there was no need to come to the hospital at this point since we were going to be running around from one room to another. At about 4:30 or some 3.5 hours later, we were brought into a conference room and I was introduced to Dr. Ben Chaim. And the people that you're going to be with.
Herb, the donor, is a little bit old than I would prefer. But otherwise, the way we share the information and make the decision together assist us as a team a lot to go ahead and do it.
Advantage of the fact that we are sitting
As soon as he began talking, I had the sense that he was really speaking to me.
We did the evaluation for the potential donors, and it seems like that both medically wise and surgically wise, and from the other aspects which we discussed before, the donor or the best potential donor is Herb.
My brother felt that being the father that he of course should be the donor, but the doctor told him that I was in fact the best candidate, and so we decided, I decided that if this was the best chance to save my niece's life, then this is what we would in fact do.
What is the risks for him? What's the challenge? What does it mean for Herb?
It's major procedure. He's going to be under general anesthesia. The incision is a wide incision across the abdomen, and it's removing of the right lobe of the liver, which is 60% of his liver, and then grafting it into the recipient. We discussed in details all the complications, the theoretical complications, the minor, the major complications. We discussed in details the risk of death. And we believe we can do so, and we
Keep
are
my
willing
husband
to.
alive.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And willing to go ahead.
So are you ready for this? You feel certain that it's something you really feel you need to do?
Once we confirm that we are okay with the anatomical and surgical prerequisites, we must pay attention to the psychosocial aspects of the donation. We first must verify that there is an adequate emotional support to the donor, and then we should confirm that the donation is coming from real and simple and clear willing, with the understanding of all the aspects and the problems which can come from this donation.
מאחר ומדובר בהחלטה בטווח מאוד קצר של שעות על תרומה של אונת כבד, וזאת החלטה מאוד קריטית שכרוכה בהצלת חיים, אין שום ספק שאחד התפקידים הכי חשובים שלי בעבודה סוציאלית זה אחרי ההשתלה וההחלמה, להבנות מחדש, לשחזר מחדש יחד עם התורם והמשפחה שלו את תהליך קבלת ההחלטה. עוד פעם ועוד פעם, לשאול אותו, איך הגעת להחלטה? אתה שלם עם ההחלטה? איך אתה מרגיש כרגע עם זה? האם היום מחדש היית עושה את זה? מה אתה מרגיש היו המניעים שלך? האם אותם מניעים פועלים גם עכשיו? ואני מוצאת את עצמי אפילו שנתיים אחרי התהליך הזה, שוב מדברת עם התורם ועושה את זה שוב ושוב, גם לצרכים שלו וגם לצרכים שלי לצורך למידה.